Okay, bro, this is take 3. This is take number 6. Take something. I don't even know how many. Okay, take 7 or 8. In this video, I'm gonna briefly explain what the fuck is going on in this code. All right. I was gonna be professional and shit, but I believe this is take 10. Yeah. Okay, guys. We've taken a lot of takes. So, in this video, I'm just gonna explain it briefly so I have a better understanding for myself what I built, and I feel like it's just gonna overall help me improve on my coding. In this program, essentially, fuck. So in this program, essentially, we are calculating shirt prices and quantities. Let me just quickly run this program if I know how. Alright. So we're gonna input the ones that were provided for us. So small shirt cost $17.96. A medium shirt $26.96. Large $35.97. What shows over here, we have the output of the prices. As you can see, shirt store price list. Now what's prompting is the quantity of how much the person wants to buy. So Patty, in this case, she or he, wants to buy 6. Tommy wants to buy 3 in size large, and Sally wants to buy 4. Okay, now we have 3 tables that are showing over here. There's a table over here where we have in this column the customer, in this column the size they want, the price of that shirt, the quantities that they want. Subtotal is the price before tax, obviously, and then total. Make sense? Yes. So right here adds and gets the sum of the subtotal, gets the sum of the 3 people's taxes and total, blah blah, right? In this table, we are breaking down the total into coins. So what I mean by that is, as an example, this is the total before or excluding the tax, right? $323.51. So if we were to break that down from toonies to pennies, we would need 161 toonies, $1, 2 quarters, and 1 penny. And then right here, it is calculating the average cost of a shirt before the tax. Now that's the same thing that's illustrating right here, just with the tax. All right, that's the program that was assigned, and it was pretty fun and challenging, especially the part where I had to code the coins, like literally this part right here. It was a lot. Like, I didn't understand it very well until now. I don't understand it, but me explaining it kind of just clears my head and just kind of eases, like, just past that. In this assignment, this game is hard coded, meaning that it was already there. We can't change it. The lines after that is what my code is. In this section, these are my variables that I've created. It looks a lot because we do have 3 people. I feel like I could have maybe be more efficient about it. Maybe I didn't need to make this much variables. Again, I'm just still learning, so we'll see. If you guys have any experience in coding and you guys have any feedback for me, please let me know in the comments. Moving on, we do have here the input shirt price. As you saw when I ran the program, this is asking for 3 prompts of the prices of the shirt. And then right here in this section, the price output, it just prints the price that we outputted or inputted. straightforward. Next, we have the shirt size quantity. As you remember, the sizes are hard coded right here, so we didn't need to input that, but we needed to input the quantity of the shirt, so we had to make a variable for that, right? So when I had to put the quantity 6, we had to store that in this container or variable, and that goes the same for the two other person right here. Now to the challenging part. So now we are calculating. We're doing some calculations in this area. So we're grabbing the price for the shirt and the quantity, and we're just multiplying that and grabbing the amount for that. All right, this is what this part is doing. Now we're grabbing this container and we are multiplying it to the tax, which was 0.13. So we are only calculating the tax separately, right? So as an example right here, we're calculating this part right here, $14. That's what these three are. So these, reduction Pat, reduction Sal, reduction Tom, all equal to these three. Making sense? Cool. So now, next section right here, we are grabbing the subtotal and the tax that we just calculated, and we are putting them as the total. So we're grabbing this guy subtotal and the tax, adding them up and getting the sum of the total, and we are storing it in this container. So after that, all that calculations, we're just gonna grab the sum for all three of the people's shirts and quantities, right? So that's this section over here, what we are showing, the final subtotal, the final tax, and the final total. So now we get to the table part. In the homework, there were some instructions that was telling us to code it like that, but I kind of coded it in my own way. I don't think it really matters, but maybe I went off track, and probably the reason why this was hard to understand. But I mean, it works, right? It has the same output. That's all we're looking for. So yeah, this table shows this table basically, and then this comes the hard part right here. The only thing I did different here is that I created the containers here instead of making it organized and putting it all up here and being consistent. That's probably one thing that I should have done better. Or, there's just variations, right? You could just, not be so boring. But after that, we do have the sales excluding tax. You already know what this does. As I explained earlier, this breaks down the total into coins from toonies to pennies and calculates the average of the cost per shirt. Same thing over here with the tax. All right. That was a lot better than the 10 other takes that I did before this. But anyways, I did this video to just help me understand and like kind of just owning the program that I made. It was fun too. It was stressful, obviously, when you like get stuck at one part for like hours, for 4 hours, and then you take a walk to the washroom, you come back, and then you find a solution, and then the next line you get stuck again for another 2 hours. So now you're at school at like 12 a.m. in the morning trying to figure it out, and you decide to go home. And then once you get home, you ask ChatGPT, blah 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 blah, show me this, show me that, and then it gives the solution. But then as you wasn't the right solution, and then you just get so frustrated again, and then programming. Anyways, that is the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was boring, but hey, you know, yeah. Goodbye.